What's going on? Facebook land, YouTube land, Twitch land. Hope everything is going all right. Pray and hope you guys are doing good. Y'all just give me one moment and then hey, we're gonna get this thing party up off right. Give me 1 second. I gotta work on something. You know how sometimes you're trying to work on something before you can even get started, and it's like, something just popped up and I gotta fix it before I can do anything right now. Disrespect. Disrespect. I promise you it is. Hold on, let me get on here real quick. Let me make my thing. Let me make some things happen here real quick. Hey. Man, just put in the comments how you guys are doing on today. Gonna get started here in a second. Gotta do a few of the shares real quick. And this is some good old people that I know that probably might want to listen in. And to my nephew there. Look, I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to be on and popping here today. My brothers. You know, that is it for me. I know how I like to get things on the starter here today. I'm trying to work and get some stuff done. Lord Jesus, what the hell? What the day? But yeah, we're about to get started. I was trying to fix some things right here. But I'm about to go in and refix it later. Yep, I gotta go in and fix it later. And if I get this other stuff back up and running again, but you guys just give me one more second. Let me get back on here and get this done. And, you know, I ain't gonna be able to show you guys long today because you know it's Friday. And it's Friday here up in here today. I gotta get background music going. Okay, we find out some things on today. So yeah, so welcome to Motivated to the Max. I am your boy. Sarah says that I pray and hope you guys are doing well on this morning. I am sorry for the tardiness on where I have stuff what happened over the past couple of days. I had to like kind of reestablish some things back up, everything back up, smooth again. So then I will be able to you guys made it to the max. So then like yeah, so in the comments say how you doing, say how you feeling and everything like that. I am doing great. I hope you got a little background music going on this part right here. I pray I hope that you guys are doing well on today. I'm trying to like do like two things at once. And so yeah, and so then like yeah, that. tell you, we gotta start reestablishing things. This stuff, it ain't funny, yo. Okay, so, yeah, so I had to get that going right there. So, welcome to Motivated to the Max. And like I said before we get started, I gotta go over the house rules. All right, gotta go over these house rules with you guys. Okay, there's three simple house rules. If you can't follow these three simple house rules, don't worry, we'll still accept you and Motivated to the Max. All right. Rule number one is that we come in here hot, and that is honest, open, and transparent. All right. Rule number two, we come in here lit. And that is living in thankfulness. I know that sounds kind of funny, like man, like it, like what in the world? Yes, we're living in thankfulness. And then rule number three, yo, be yourself. It is okay for you to be yourself. All right. Trust me. I am the silly, wild out person who like to have fun, pack up, pack food, everything with somebody up here today. So yo, it is okay for you to be yourself, all right? And then also what I like to do to also get started on some things like that. I like to do the 10-second count off. And the 10-second count off is just where it's a detox. But when anything is trying to hold you, anything is trying to stop you from doing the things what God has called for you to do, anything that's kind of like make you feel like you're not worth it or anything like that, man, this way we had a 10-second count off. We can have that detox and everything. And so then we can start, then we can start filling you back up with some positive vibes. Because things are going to keep you moving in that right direction. All right? Here go your 10-second count off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So then why I like to just cast that thing out in the sea of forgiveness. Like I don't want nobody. If you're a fisherman, do not go fishing. For all them issues and stuff I had going on that was stopping me from doing what God needed for me to do. Nah, don't fish. Leave it out there in the sea of forgiveness. And then now, take the breather. I mean, you gotta have that breather. Trust me, I understand. I gotta take a breather every day. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for for what I have been off for the past couple of days. Those of y'all that know that the it's before and everything like that. We had a lot of pressure at the Western Center. We had lost one of our dear members that we close to all of our hearts. So I had to take a few days, I had to take a couple of days, to get some things like back, to reestablish some things back for me to be able to come and motivate me back. And thank you all for understanding for whenever I had taken a couple of days off and everything like that, just to be a support, not only for the family, the one that has me, for my church family, and like my family and everything like that, because like that was like a hit, that was and so it was something that we was not expecting. But all glory to God. We know that God is God got God got everything in control. Everything happens for a reason and for purpose. And so thank you all for the prayers and everything that you have been doing for the Callaway family, for our Max, for my Max Life family, and it's really what brings up with today, but I really want to talk about that. About coming here hot, honest, up and transparent. We're gonna be coming here lit as well. And I was listening in from where I live, the Pastor Brandon was talking about in the Catholic 3000. She was talking about like where we need to stay focused and everything. But, like my thing was, I like to, I gotta do my stuff. I had to be the one be asking questions and everything like that. Man, what do you do whenever that you like lose your focus? Like, what's some of the things that you do when you lose your focus? What's some of the things from where that you have to get back to where that you need to reestablish, your focus on where you really need to have your focus at? I could talk about me today because what I'm saying, this is like some of the things from what I was going through, from where my focus was really off, and from where it was like, I really can't do motivated to the max. My focus was off. And so one of the things on what I really had to do, man, first of all, I had to accept and acknowledge that my focus was off. I had to accept it and I had to acknowledge it. Say, look, my focus is like, hell, it is off. I am not doing. It's like one of those moments where you have to be like, it's like you have to like really be honest with yourself and say like, yo, I have to, all right. You have to be honest with yourself on what happened. And I know like for me, one of my issues was from where like I had lost my focus and everything. Real. You know how you hear some people say, well, you can give God everything. You can give God this, you can give God, this talk to God and everything like that. But I'm gonna be real honest with you. It was at some point in time, like I was at a point like I felt like that God may not hear on how the way I was feel. Keeping honest, open and transparent. And so then I was at a place from where I had some mixed emotions and stuff that was going on with me, from where I was like that old song, I was like the old R&B song, and some of my old heads may know the song. Like I can't remember all the words, but then like how the way it was is like who shall I run to? Like who shall I run to? Like whenever I need love. So then I was at a point, hey, what's going on, sis? So I was at a point right now, so like, yo, like, who can I really run to? Like, who can I really, like, talk about this issue right here? Who can I really, like, just open up and be vulnerable and just be able to be at a point to be like, you know what? Here I am. I got this going on. I got this going on right here. I got all this issue stuff going on right here. Man, God, who can I really run to? And so then I was at a point right now, I was at a certain point where I was like, man, it's like my focus is like really off right now because you're like, you got so much stuff going on. You got mixed emotions. You got to know how do you feel about this right here. You got this going on right here. It may be like other stuff going on right here. Then on top of that, then you got life going on top of that. It's like, well, dang, I got this done, this gotta get done, and also like, man, you got this big issue right here, and then also it's like your focus just like is gone. I can't even stay at this one place right now. Like, look, I was at a point where I was like, you know what, this will like give me like a day or so, and this look, I'm about to keep really hot with you guys. I was at one point I said, yo, just give me a day and leave me the fluff alone. Just leave me alone. Like, don't say nothing. Don't talk about this. Leave me alone. I'm good. Just give me some distance. Like, give me more than 6 feet apart. That's how it was. Like, give me more than 6 feet apart. Just leave me alone. Give me a day. Get myself together. Let me have my moments and everything like that. And then I would be able to press forward or do what I need to do. And so that's why I asked the question, like, what was some things that you guys need to do when you trying to get back on your focus? Sometimes you might need to have like that moment where it's like, but just give me that time for where I can get back on track. Where I can from where I can allow God to be my center, to be like my main focus from where I need to be able to do on what I need to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, was the stuff of like what was going on with our church family and everything like that. Man, I had church family stuff, and I actually had like home stuff, what was going on, and on top of that. And then it was like, man, like, how can you really do on what you need to do? And then like you can't even maintain that focusness and everything. I know I'm a different type of person and everything. Sometimes, like, look, sometimes if I don't talk it out for myself, like if I'm like I'm looking in the mirror and I can talk this thing out to myself, really it's like I'm having a conversation with God, like I'm having a conversation with you. I'm like, yo, check this out. I am in a feeling right now like this thing is peeing me off right now. I need some help. Like I said, even this thing honest, open, and transparent. I was at a point where like, yo, why in the world did this had to happen? And that had to happen. And then on top of that, I'm going through all this other sugar honey iced tea all at the same time. Like, what in the world? Last time I checked, I was supposed to have some peace in this mud, but then now like my peace has been disturbed. But then sometimes from where things are allowed to happen for where like that process have to happen just for you to be able to get to like that next step where God is. Yeah. It may hurt. It may be at the point in time like, man, like, why am I going through this? Why I got to go through all of this thing right here and everything like that? But then you know what? Sometimes God is looking like, look, I need you to change your response to how the way things is going down right now. Have your moment and see on where you got to go through this process and everything. I need you to change your response so then you can get back to focusing on what you need to focus on. I'm like, man, like, are you serious right now? I'm keeping it hot. I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? But then in the same token, it's like, you know what? Right. I said, like, I have to change my focus on how the way that things is coming out, how the way things that needs to be done. And then so I had to change my response. I had to change how the way I thought. I had to change the way I was thinking on some things and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. Things will still hurt me and things will still bother me all at the same time, but then I had to look at it at a different perspective. So from where it's like, if I was able to go through what I'm going through right now, man, okay. If I'm able to go through things of what I'm going through right now and be able to emerge from everything for what's going on like that, I would be a help or be a testimony for the person that's going through, who may be going through the same thing for what I was going through. Like the same thing like for like where I had the amputation on my leg and everything. I know somewhere along the line where God had allowed me to go through that whole process and everything for what I had to go through from losing my legs and everything like that, for what I had to go through this whole process for where I could be a testimony for somebody say, you know what? I know this hurt. I know it may sound funny to you. I know you may be at a point that, man, if you don't leave me the blank alone, road or well like that, but let me tell you something, like, yo, if I can get through this, you can too. Cool. Gotta have your moment. Cool. Have your moment. At that moment. But just like when my leader always tell me, when Pastor Omar and Pastor Brennan always tell me, have your moment, but don't have it long. Sometimes I take a little bit long. I ain't gonna front. I take a little bit longer. I'll be like, look, give me another day or two now. I'd be good. I'd be ready to get back for where like that. But then in that same talking, it was like, God was like, you know, God was like, and then like with me, it's like, and then like God really had to like get on me when I was at a point where it was like, how can you be able to help or motivate to the max, and then you can't get through this yourself? And I was like, ooh, okay. There had to be a time for I need to have a talk. There's gonna have to be a time for I need to have a moment or anything like that, for where I had to like really sit down and talk with somebody and to be able to open up and everything like that. Let me tell you something. From where I was at a point where I was like, yo, I want to be able like to open up and everything like that. And then God really had to get on me and say, look, I need, like, yes, it's okay to open up to people there, but you gotta make sure that you open up to the right ones that I tell you to open up to. Don't open up to everybody. Two things. Either one, that person's not gonna be able to handle what you about to open up on and everything, or two, somebody's gonna use that against you and try to drag your name through the mud. Dang, I'm like, really? That's how I'm like, really? You know, in one of them moments, like you got to be like you got that real good friend, like being straight up true with you, and then you got to look at me with like, that was not the answer that I was looking for. Like, when we really have to like go this route, like, hey, I was really not going to that moment today. But you know, that's why sometimes I had to. I know, like me, guys, sometimes had to be like straight real with me. He was like, look, I hear what you're saying. I see what you're going through and everything like that. But I need you to pay attention to some of these things right here. And so then that was just like, even for like with some of the people that I know and hang out with and I talk, just talk to and everything like that. God really had to show me like, look, yeah, it's okay for you to open up, but then don't tell this right here to that person. Don't tell this over here to that person. Matter of fact, keep yourself. Look, sometimes I was like, look, I'm just gonna keep myself right here in my own little spot. And then I'm gonna be okay. But then God really don't want us to do that. God really wants us to be able, and what's the point for us to be able to say that we're going to go out and then be able to reach out to people, and talk to them about Christ and everything like that. But then we be so bunched up and everything that we don't even want to talk. And then so like now, like, yeah, cool. It's like, maybe maybe that person that maybe that person that you trying to reach to Christ and everything. I don't even know why I'm going this route. Maybe that person that you trying to reach to, like trying to talk to them about Christ and everything like that. Maybe they don't go to the church like that. Maybe you like see them out there on the street and then you just have like a conversation with them. I know I have like one. I have like one of my people right now. It was like he doesn't like really go to the church, but then like I know one fact like whenever that he calls and everything like that, we have we'll talk about football, we'll talk about basketball, we'll talk about whatever it is, and then everything like that. And then my boy will always come up and say, "Yo, D, why you?" Cause he always know like all he gotta say like, "Yo, D, just pray for me." And he know I'm on it. And so he like, "Yo, D, like, yo, D, do me a favor." He said, "Yo, like, just keep me and my family in prayer." I didn't even know what it is. I was like, "Okay, cool, I got you, no problem, dog. I got you," and everything like that. And then he would be like, I was like, and then he would, but then like be able to talk to that person about Christ without being in church. And then he was like, "Yo, it's like," but then sometimes you have to get the point from like, "Yo, it's like, like I'm here." It's like don't ever feel like that you can't talk with me or anything like that. But then sometimes, man, yo, like you don't have to be like, oh, super high, speaking in tongues and everything like that. Yo, sometimes, yo, you can reach to a person heart, yo, just by having a normal conversation with them. And then it'd be like so funny for like when my boy, like whatever, and I use my boyfriend as an example and everything because like this person that that like he's like one of my best friends. I always call up every time. He's one of them. And then my other one, he the same way too. Y'all already know about my other friend, like my friend DJ Justin. But then like with my other boy right here, like make it so funny. Like we didn't meet in church and everything. Man, we met at school. He have this things going on, doing what he does as well like that. And all of a sudden, I pick up every now and then. I say, "Yo, now when you gonna like go to the church and do, when you gonna do like that?" And then he always be like, "Man, like I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I'll be there soon or what like that." But then I said, "You know what, man? It's cool. I'm still praying for you, though, right?" He said, "Yeah, I appreciate it." And then we go on with our conversation. And so that's why I was like, that's what from where it was like, and so like it was something that came up. And this is where that God really puts certain people in your life, from where like they're gonna be right there for you and everything like that. I was going through from what I was going through. I had one person who reached out to me. And that was Pastor Omar Rojas. But then like my boy who don't be in church, but he reached out to me. And he was like, "Yo, dude, was good. Like, what's going on?" So I tell him so I was telling him like some of the things. I told him some of the things of what's been going on. He said like he said I was calling to check in there because like like he didn't see me on motivation. And that's what like Pastor for that. And so he was like I wanted to see how you was doing. He said because like that's not like you, from where something tragic doesn't happen or what like that, then you'll stop. He said something must have really must have hit my boy for him just to stop and don't really say anything. He said, "Okay, I need to call him because that's not like him." Like he'll see Latasha's posts and everything like that. He said, "Nah, they're trying to be ghosts. They're trying to have that moment where he gonna try to disappear and everything. Now, let me call him and see what's going on with him." And I guess what? Like he'll text me, he'll call, and how the way he'll try to do it, he try to ease his way on and trying to see what's going on with me. And he'll be like, "Yo, dog, did you catch?" Because he's a Boston fan, he's a Boston Celtics fan. So like, "Yo, man, did you see how the way Jason Taylor do that, with Boston, well, like that?" And I was like, mm-hmm. And so he's like, "Oh, okay, there's something really up with you because he know I'm a Duke fan, so when he Duke players in the NBA, well, like I'm going to like, yeah, I told you I don't sleep on, yeah." So when I didn't do that with him, he was like, "Okay, something's up." So then they said like, let's have a conversation. And then we had our conversation. And so just from where it was like, man, from where you need to do like to get that focus back. I had like I said, I had my boy who really had to talk to me. I had like other people who like really had to talk to me to get my focus back. And so then It was allowing me to like to really see from where it was like we must hang on to that. We must hang on to that focus though to be able to keep on pressing forward. Or to be able to go. Man, how could I like to do it? I left my sword over there on the counter. But it made me also think about from where from where you watch like a certain movie, and then I was gotta say, yo, you gotta take that last shot, or you gotta finish off the monster or whatever like that. You gotta like really stay focused on that battle where that you can hit the mark and everything. So it made me think about from where on how some of when you see like I'm into like samurais and everything like that. But where a samurai warrior would have to keep his mind focused on the main target for whenever he goes for he goes for like that final blow or that final attack that he cannot lose focus, he cannot lose focus to hit that mark. So then now some of them they have like that last stance, they in like that, that fighting stance, so like that to go for like that final blow or whatever like that. And so then they remain straight focused on from where they cannot take their mind off of anything. They could not, they're like, I have to maintain this focus so I can hit at that right spot from where I know that the armor is weak at, so I can deliver that final blow. And so that's how it is where it is with us today. We have to maintain that focus just so we can aim at that right blow. So from whenever something's trying to knock you down and everything, so you know what, I gotta stay focused. Let me stay focused right here on that spot right there that I know is gonna knock them down. It may take a couple of swings for you to knock that thing down, but then guess what? Still stay focused on that spot for where you need to knock whenever that you need to take that blow at. To do that final blow on that person. That person, on what the situation was going on. Stay focused on that. Don't lose that focus on that. Just like I had to learn over the past couple of days and everything, like when my focus was off, I mean like it was off. I was in that mode of like, alone. Just give me like a day. Look, let me take a day or two, and then I'll be ready to. I'll be back to get back up, do what I need to do, and everything like that. And so then, like when I got up this morning, I was starting to feel great. I had my moment, but I had to maintain. I had to keep the focus on what needed to be done. All at the same time, I had to keep the focus from where like that, from where that next big thing is coming up. From where like when we were saying in 3001, say, "Yo, I'm next." I got to keep my focus and say, you know what, I am next. I'm next for the blessing to come falling down. I am next for whatever the next best day is about to come up and everything like that. It's like I had some stuff that popped up here on the computer and everything earlier. That's why I was so late and everything, doing motivated to the max and everything. But then guess what? Whenever I was starting to reestablish something, like trying to get like some technical stuff back up running right and everything, I had one of the people from the company that I was reaching out to, that she was saying like, "Yo, I need to drop this up. I'm dropping this off right here to you right now because by you kept on pressing forward, by you kept on trying to say, yo, I'm trying to get to this point right here and everything like that. Yo, let me drop some stuff right here for you right here, and I need you to put this stuff in right here, so then we can work out and get some more sponsorship." But guess what? I had to stay focused on the task. I had to stay focused on things on what needed to be done. You had a moments you like, man, I just want to just toss it up in the air. Nah, maintain that focus. It may be tough, it may be hard. Cool, I understand. I get that part. Trust me, you're talking to a person who several times did not want to be motivated to the max. Tell you, I'm talking to him right now. But where I still had the main focus to reach to that next level. I still had the main focus to reach to that next level. I still had the main focus. I had to stay focused. And every time I said the word focus, I was bringing back to like one of my favorite movies, like The Last Samurai, from where the dude was telling the American soldier Tom Cruise and everything, he was saying, yo, you got too many minds going on in your head. You got too much stuff going on in your head right now. You need to have a clear mind. And just I got a text from like one, from like a motivator, that I follow on YouTube and everything. He sent out a text. He sent out a text like yesterday. And I think he sent out a text on yesterday and everything. And he was like, "Look," he said, "it's great that you have so many things going on at one time, but you got to keep focused on the main thing for where you're trying to get to. But then the other things for where you got coming in, all like for the all for the streams and everything like that, then you would be able to stay focused on the main course, and then you can distribute out those streams everywhere else by remaining focused on the main, stay focused on the main task." For those y'all who don't do that, y'all know that plus myself. She's talking about focus. I said, "Oh snap! I just got a text about that on yesterday." That's how it was. And I was like, "Wow!" And it just was like, "Yo, stay focused. Like, stay focused on the task. Don't split. Stay focused on your task. Don't look how the way things may look at everything like that. Stay focused on it. Yes, when you have your moment and everything, have your moment, and then have your moment from where that you can analyze from where things done messed up at, and then you can be like, oh, okay, now I see where I done messed up at. And when I had my moment and everything, then I can refocus on where I need to be at, or I need to change my focus on the direction on where I need to be at." Because sometimes or whatever that we have our moments, sometimes we want to focus on all the bad stuff and what can happen. So, use your moment like that to analyze and to see on where things done messed up, at, so then you can shift your focus to the right spot on where you need to focus on. Don't have your moment just sitting right there and just think about all the bad stuff that doesn't happen. No, don't do that. Because then if you just sit right there and have your moment and just still focus on the bad stuff and what that happened and everything like that, then you're not going to have the motivation to be able to move to that next process that we need to get to. Mind you got to go through the process to get to the next step. So then we're all going to have like them bumps and bruises of where we're going to fall and everything like that, from whenever we got to get that focus at. So where we got to get to that main focus point and everything. So you know what? I fell back here, but I had that moment where I could see, you know what? I'm seeing when I'm having this moment, well, I did this and I did that. Why this ain't working? And now suddenly it just be like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't notice this right here until now. Now you got your focus. Now your focus is like, wait a minute, if I can switch this right here, or I can change this right here. Well, it may be something simple, like it may be like a simple number that you just gotta like change from a 0 to a 1. Or the binary code, or what you're trying to do, like it can just be like one little code that just be like, it's not focusing. But trust me, whenever I got to the website, I was getting so frustrated. One little thing I had to change. But then I was having my moment like, I'll never get this thing done, never get it done. I was like, what that happened? So I got the header stuff. Oh, it's nothing serious. I ain't got to just change that split. I got to do is change this 0, change that to a 1, and then put like the X sign and then pass it. And then I look at them like, really? I really have to do that. That's it. That's really all I had to do. But yeah, when I like, keep that focus going. At that moment, but don't have that moment like, I'm just like, I just don't feel like doing it. Don't have that moment. I'm be honest with you. Had that moment for like 5-10 minutes. And after you finish crying and me, how I like talking, I cried and I be sweating, and I hardly got no voice and everything because I've been crying and yelling and everything because stuff ain't working right and everything like that. And then where I can actually like just sit there and take like a good 10-15 minutes, actually look at the daggone screen and everything and sit, and then it's probably like smacking me in my face. It's like, hey, like, I'm gonna get you right here. I just need you just to calm down, just to take a look at this thing. And I'm like, hey, really? But yeah, don't ever look. keep focusing on what you're doing. Maintain your focus on your task and everything like that. I told you about my mom today. I still gotta go with work and everything. But yeah, keep your look, everybody that's on here today, like if it didn't help you, I know this helped me forever. I was able to talk it out and I can remain focused on my task. And that was like for motivated to max Team Tisdale, this team nation, everything for what me and my lovely wife got going on. I thank God for where I was able to get the word from the rehab room on 3,000 focus. And it was allowing God to show me like, yo, sometimes you have to like talk through it, be able to go through this process to be able to get that focus back. So what's going on, sis? And so it's like it had to be that moment like, yo, like I allow you to go through this process from where you was losing your focus before the process even started. I had to let you go through this process for you to get your focus on to let you know that yo, you're about to be next. You gotta stay focused on the next. Yeah, I gotta reach and grab it. Right. See, she was in that 3,000, line. And of course, we was in that 3,000 rehab room. So when we got reach up to it and then grab at her. So yeah, so I had to be at that point. I'm at that point, and I thank God for that this morning. And what makes it so funny, I was telling everybody on here from where it was like, I had a text message about, you have to stay focused on this thing. Look, I know everything from what you're going through and everything like that. You still gotta you still gotta focus on the task. Don't lose focus on the task. And I was like, yeah, oh yeah, stuff. But then it's like, I can't lose your focus on this stuff. Trust me, like, I get it. We all have our moments. We all have the person kind of had several moments in everything. But you have to stay focused. If you don't stay focused, how you gonna reach it and grab it if you're not focused on the thing what you can reach and grab for? Like this morning, from what I can say this morning, I done reached and grabbed back up my peace. I'm fully have peace back in my, back in. I got, I done reached up and grabbed some other things of what God has been dealing with me about. And look, I was able to reach up and grab. Look, I was able to reach up and grab, being able to stay focused and work back on this, motivated to the back. So it's like, bam, like. I get back to, it's time to get back on that grind. It was time to get back to doing what I need to do and everything like that. But then I also want to tell you guys, thank you all who all been online podcast world and everything like that. If I wasn't able to talk about it here or motivated to the max, I wouldn't be able to go through the process to reach it and grab it on my necks. So by you guys being on with me and listening to this here today, you guys are helping me to be able to go through the process so I can reach it and grab it and then I can go for my next. So I thank you all today. And I'm praying that you guys will be able to reach and grab it for yourselves. And y'all be like, man, when were you talking about reaching and grab and, focus and everything like that? Yo, check out the rehab room, the 3,000. It's on Facebook. Just put in the rehab room and 3,000. It's a public group. Join it for where we do prayer Monday through Friday, starting at 5:55 p.m. You come in, join, and we'll do like a little study. Then we got prayer, and then we go on with our morning. Then we go on with our morning and everything. If you guys want to join, just look up the rehab room 3,000 by Pastor Brandon Rojas. Click on the group, and then she'd ask like, who invited you like that? Just say, D from Motivated to the Max Bar told me to come check out the rehab room. If you find it, it's hot. Sometimes you might be in there and be like, why is it so hot? And that's me just keeping it honestly. But yeah, that is it for me on today. As you guys may see, this little string, look, this little ticket thing going on right here. Support your big moves for Motivated to the Max, and that is the cash app for Motivated to the Max. If you want to like donate to help keep Motivated to the Max, keep on going and everything like that, because like I said, on the last like on Monday or Tuesday, I did this when we're like, yo, I'm trying to do like big things here with like Motivated to the Max, where I'm trying to like for I gotta do like get like some mics, I gotta do some other things where it can like help expand, expand like the whole thing. So you want to like donate to the cash app, just join the cross right there. But if you do send anything, just say donation. Just say like donation on it, and I know it's going for donation. And it's like that's like it's not one of my personal, it's not my personal cash app. It is like the Motivated to the Max cash app. It has its own cash app. So some people might be like, man, if I send it to you, you gonna spend it? Nope. It's like officially Motivated to the Max own cash app. All right. So that's what it's going to. It will sit there and I will put a picture on the page when I don't know and everything. So best and please. So if you listen on podcast, if you would like to donate and help Motivate the Max to keep on growing, that is $sign MOT and the number 2D and then Max MAX. The only thing that's capitalized is the letter M, the M on the beginning. And that is $sign Motor 2D Max, and that's capital MOT 2D MAX. So then, and then also, I know some of the people that's going here right now, they already got their copies. I still have copies of Build It a Game. I still got copies of this. It is going right now for $20. Let me put this on here real quick. I have been, the board has been working. So put this on here for you guys real quick. There we go. So yes, I still have copies of Build It Again. So if you would like a copy of this $20, go to that bit.ly link I just put on your screen. Click on, type that in, click on that. It will take you to our page and my wife page. I know right now, I think me and my wife have to go in there and transfer the thing on it. I think we have like one more book right now of the answer that I never asked for, but I think y'all hold up, got it. I think we might out of the other one that Latasha, the Lex, I think she has one more. I think out right now, but we can get some more. But we will let you know when we have more of those in stock. So I definitely have a couple more of these in stock. I think I did have like 8 more of these left in stock. I got 8. Yeah, I got 8. We got 8. I gotta go back and check. I know I have a couple more of those in stock. If you like I said, you like donate for like Motivated to the Max, because this will be to help this podcast to be bigger. Please, please hit up the Cash App, or you want to inbox me personally on Facebook. You can go to Gerald and say, hey, like I would like to, I like to help and everything. And then I would also give you guys the link tree. Have it right there. And so I would actually give you guys like the link tree there where you would like to be a sponsor for Support Saturdays for Israel and everything like that. I would put that link out to you guys as well. So you can go in there and be a sponsor for teams that we get. And you have to package on that way you can be a sponsor. Israel, I think like the destination and a bunch of them there. So definitely want to be like support. Definitely please go in there and and check this out. Oh, and I cannot say this without, I cannot leave without saying, it was like one of the to my boy, my boy on here, Mr. Myron Harris. Him and his lovely wife, they are a group called Expressions LLC. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, these two right here, they are a powerhouse right now. They have an event that's coming up. The last event they were supposed to do back in January, they can't, they had canceled due to the weather. They wanted to make sure everybody was safe. But since they canceled the one in January, they had one coming up here in the month of February. And I think they were saying it was February the 25th, and it is Express Yourself. And that's from Expressions LLC. Yes, sir. So you guys, I think the tickets went on sale on Monday. If I'm not, yep, February the 25th. See, there you go, right there. There you go, right there. But so it is February the 25th. It is Express Yourself. It is in the city of Burlington, North Carolina. I mean, if you live in Greensboro, Burlington's only like 30 minutes away from you. I know, like for us, it's like 30. It's like 30, 35 minutes for where we stay. So yeah. So February the 25th, they have Express Yourself. I think tickets are on sale right now. They got a flyer. When they have a flyer, I will put the flyer up and everything for them, so you guys can get your tickets. And I know who is that's definitely planning on being in the building. Yeah, we're going all over the top about it, but we're going to try to come to one in January. But we're definitely planning on being in the building. So you guys want to come and join Team Sister and come to Express Yourself. Expressions LLC. Come join them, and we can all wild out party, hear some great music, hear some words, and then they'll have vendors out there. They're gonna cook. They're probably gonna have food, but most people ain't gonna come. They ain't got no food, but they're gonna have some food there, and let's come there. Let's have a great time. Like, look, even though it's February the 25th, this still can be considered as a good Valentine's Day. I know we know Valentine's on February the 14th and everything like that, but why not express the whole love thing for the whole month of February? So then you got Valentine's Day. So then February 25th, why not come check out Express Yourself? Look, come check out Express Yourself. Come check out that whole thing. Come check with Team Harris, Expressions LLC. Come check out with Team Tisdale and everything like that. This will be look, Bella. Trying to tell you, looking for a spot to take like your wife, your girl, whatever. You might want to go check out Express Yourself. All right, check them out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and buy the tickets and everything. Look, matter of fact, don't let your significant other know where y'all going. Just say, just get dressed, look nice, going to go somewhere, just look nice and everything, and then you just take out there to express yourself and everything. Because what person would not want to hear some spoken word or some great music? And I mean, look, and it's not like music that's playing on the radio. This is live music. Come on, man. Like, that's not a party right there. It's live music. Come on, come on out there. Come join them. Look, I'm telling you guys, look, you will not be sorry. Look, I can put my stamp on that. You will not be sorry. There you go. I know he's at work. He's sneaking in. So then, look, go to this website right here. It's www.expressensllc.com. That's especially with an X, not an E. So gotta put it in with the X. It's expressensllc.org. Go in there, and then they have an event tab. Click on the event tab, and then go ahead and get your tickets and everything for Express Yourself. All right, I'll tell you, guys, not sorry. And then also, I got my sister Portia on here with Elite Royalty. Look, she got a great Valentine basket thing she got going on right now. Look, check this out. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're looking to have this like that great moment on Valentine's Day and everything, hit up my girl Portia. Look, check her out. Check out her page. She have a great Valentine basket that she got going on right now. I can't go into detail because if I go into detail, then I might get in trouble. I can't go into detail. But check us out. Portia, I know you're watching. Go ahead and put her where they can find you at real quick. She has a great Valentine basket thing for what she got going on right now. I mean, look, it's not just a Valentine's Day. Look, she can do it even after Valentine's Day, Yeah, look, she got you. Look, she got you. Look, I said, yes, we got y'all. Look, she got you. So you're looking for something nice, like for fellas. Fellas, I'm trying to help us out. All right, guys, I'm a fellas, I'm helping us out. If you need something that's gonna help, look, man, I need something great for Valentine's Day or Wild too. You need something great for Valentine's Day, like, man, I want to get a nice, I want to get a nice basket or something like that. Yo, check out my sis right here. There she go, right there. Unique Royalty here and on all social media. Look, that's right. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She's on probably on TikTok. She's on there on Snapchat. On all of them. Look, she got like body scrubs and everything. Wait a minute, I think I got one of your body scrubs. I ain't supposed to not before that. Why? I do this stuff live. I won't say this time. Because I'm individual. If it ain't. I don't know. No, I think it's enough. Yes, on all of them. On all of them. So you gotta check her out. And look, it's not just look. She do like sugar scrubs and body creams and everything. Fellas, she got the fellas taken care of real nice and everything. Look, she got the it is a bear bond she used for the fellas and everything like that. Let me tell you, dog, it made this beer feel great. I'm gonna tell you. And so, like, yeah, and we're gonna make her night and they come, yeah, come really nice. Exactly. And that's what they do. So you got look. So look, I don't get you guys some great tips for like balance, for the month of February. All right. You got Unique Royalty here. You got the balance, you got the baskets and everything. And then you got Expressions LLC, Express Yourself show coming up on February. Yeah, look, I tell y'all, look, I done gave away like good tips on what we all need to do like for the month of February. So it should be no excuse. I don't want to get nothing talking about I ain't got no Valentine, nobody love me or anything like that. Fuck that. Look, I just gave you two of them right there. And then look, and even if you're by yourself or whatever like that, look, if you're by yourself, buy it for yourself. And then you're gonna enjoy it either way. I'm that type of person. So, with that being said, I pray and hope you guys have a nice, wonderful rest of your day. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. It probably might see you tomorrow with my lovely wife Natasha. We're kicking it between Tisdale. You will see there, love on yourself. Right, exactly. Tell them again, sir. Tell them again. And so definitely you might see me, or you might see both of us. Depends on from what information we find out from what's going on for tomorrow. It might just be me and my lovely wife. You might see my lovely wife on probably like following on that Saturday. But you will get something from both of us at the same time. So then, like, yes, I pray and hope you guys have an awesome, wonderful rest of your day. Yo, do one more thing. Do one more thing for me. My sister right here has a YouTube channel, right? She got a YouTube channel. I think Expressions LLC got a YouTube channel as well. Y'all go check these outlets. Check these people out on YouTube as well. Check them out. They got great YouTube channels. They put up the videos. Like I was on a live with my stuff not too long ago. Latasha was on a live with her not too long ago. And like she just got back in the game on YouTube, being a YouTube creator. So she just got back in the game. So either way that she came back in the game, I thank God that she came back into the game. Because I'm proud. I'm glad that she came back in the game. YouTube, whoever checking me out here on YouTube as well, motivated go check out the Expressions LLC. They're on YouTube. I'm following them on YouTube. And then once my sister put her YouTube channel on there, look, I'm following her on YouTube as well. And I can't go look at my phone right now because I just mess up the audio for what I'm doing right now. Yeah, and so like definitely, yo, check them out. Look, they got YouTube. They on all social media. All right, they on all the social media. I think especially LSC, they got their own app. Oh, they got their own app and everything. Look, follow them on the app. Yeah, there you go, right there. The Miracle Talk. Channel The Miracle Talk. Come on now, I like that. But yeah, go check her out on YouTube. She's been doing some awesome interviews. And it's really look, if you're looking for a YouTube, from where you do like they're doing like live talk about it's gonna help you to help you heal, help you open up on like, and I'm not talking about no face. I'm talking about some real life stuff. Check her out. Check out her YouTube. Go subscribe. Look, I'm telling you right now. After when I'm done, go subscribe to them right now. Subscribe to Expressions LLC. That's especially with the S. Especially to Tiana, the Mayor for. Look, go subscribe to their channels right now. Follow them, and then you need royalty haircut. Follow all them on all the social media. Go follow them right now. And so again, you guys can get this and everything for promotion stuff they may have going on. You may know what the difference with expressions, you know, and when you have the initial expression yourself. Then sometimes they do giveaways. They just do like random giveaways just for the haircut. Just to feel like, hey, we thank you guys for supporting us. And what you do too sometimes, like, another girl, brother, like, I appreciate it. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you. So then, like, yes, but then, like, look, go follow them. And, of course, follow Team Tisdale as well on all the social medias, Motivated to the Masses we're on YouTube, Instagram, we're on Twitch. There's also a Motivated to the Max for like on Twitter. So I'm starting to build, trying to figure that up, and now I gotta build up like that Kicking Team Tisdale on YouTube. It is on Facebook. We don't have it on Twitch yet, and then I'm also getting ready. I'm waiting to get ready to start up, Kicking It with Team Tisdale with the podcast as well. That's why you seeing like this going across right here for like donation on Motivation. Also, those donations right there is gonna go to Kicking It with Team Tisdale, so I can start their podcast, our podcast as well, and then. Those you already know, my baby has Last Day Beauty and Cosmetics. She is also one of the sponsors of Motivated to the Max. Big shout out to my honey. I know she's at work right now. She's at work being a great educator right now. And so big shout out to her as well for where she is almost done with school, for where she's really gonna be out and doing the lash like all the way. So if you guys are looking for like a makeup artist and everything, hit up my little like Last Day Beauty and Cosmetics. I don't have her try to take up of the time. I will have some links for you. I will put them up, or I have them next show. But yeah, so with that being said, yes, that is her sister job, but hit her up for got a project that's coming in. She got working on a project right now. She's about to launch something pretty soon. So that is coming up. So I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. Killed her husband, but spilling the beans. So I'm not spilling her beans on what God got her right now. But and I definitely gotta give a shout out to my lovely wife. That when I say that is my partner, that is my partner. That if I'm feeling down, up, or what like that, she is right there for me. Motivated to the max. Kicking Tisdale. Y'all may not feel it. Sometimes they have a moment where she's top up and everything like that, and it will listen myself top up. And so, look. Y'all tell me in the comments, shit, Latasha just had like a podcast by herself or talk and everything. Y'all think she need a podcast too. Y'all go ahead and put some fire flames or, put some fire flames, put some hearts in the chat so I can see them. Then I would start her up a podcast too. It is no problem for me to start her up a podcast. It's easy. I can get her up and started in no time, and then have her all on those different platforms all at the same time as well. Just like her. Yeah, I kind of figured that. But then when she be doing like a pop up, she be on fire. But yeah, thank you guys so much. That's just like the 34 close. I know it is. I'm just on my phone. I they have like 4, 5, 6 closers. That's why I be laughing at him all the time. Oh, I can't forget about that. And then like with Team Hunter, my brother Sylvester, he does a nightly prayer Monday through Friday at 11:45 p.m. Get me right, 11:45 p.m. to like 12:05. He does like a nightly prayer at that time at 11:45 p.m. Please support my brother Sylvester Hunter, Team Hunter, and where we're also with Team Hunter, where they have like intimate, intentional marriage ministry. I think they put a start up today. Yeah. Oh, bold to the throne. Yeah, they're gonna love it. Look at that hole right there. There she go. Yes. But yeah, y'all check out my brother Sylvester. It is at 11:45 p.m. And how many of you guys know, that we gotta have some prayer. We got look, we all need prayer. And I do my best to be on there every Monday to Friday. If I'm not on there on Facebook, I'm listening through my wife's phone or through the computer. And I'm comments, but I'm kind of like I'm trying to stay focused on some things on what I've done. But yeah, please join my brother at that time at 11:45 p.m. till 12 or really till God tell him to not do it. That's what we have to do. And I know there will be prayer tonight, so I definitely will be sharing it here on like at personal page and everything like that. Yes, it has been a blessing. Yes, it has. I definitely be sharing on my personal page. Motivated to the Max. I would definitely share it. Share it on my page. So then just be on the lookout. You pop up something at 45 p.m. Prayer time. All right. So with that being said, my sister look, Rhonda, tell your husband out there with these clothes. I promise you. But yeah, you guys, I love you all so much. Have a great rest. I will see you guys tonight for prayer. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see Natasha and I will see my place. I got yeah, I can say that kind of stuff. But all right, you guys be blessed. Yeah, you guys, it's good. Right, I can't. You guys be blessed. I love you all. I take